G'day, you beautiful bogans. My name's Bouemarks, and I am back. Episode 2. This has been good. I edited. It looked good. I hated the fact that the mic was in front of my face. So, my friend Tom and I have another podcast / thing, and we play pool. And we bought a Chinese lapel mic set, and the actual thing that you put on your t-shirt sucks. So now we're going to look like Deno's direct salesman. So I'm going to wear it for this one too. Hope you hear me well. Hope it's all clear. Hope it's easy. I'm very tilted right now on the camera. So I'm going to solve that. Right there. Right there. Hashtag Brian Callen. Let's get into the show. If I leave here tomorrow. Now, if you're anything like me, you love the scene from Grown Ups where they get the bow and arrow and they shoot it to the sky and then it lands randomly. Idiot roulette is what I call it. And it's back. It started cute. Started like this. Oh, fuck. Oh. Of course, the internet decided to create a trend out of it. So now on TikTok, if you type in people throwing things in the air, you'll see a trend of it. And it started with basketballs. Now some people play with like a pen or an eraser, which is a great idea. Eliminate the person, have a little fun game. But some people took it too far because it's the internet, like these dudes.
My damn hood. Oh my fuck!
Oh shit! Oh shit! Or these dudes. So yeah, great job, I guess. I don't know. It is what it is. It's just really like a statement. Like, that's peak 2019. People throwing rubbish bins in the sky and letting it knock them out. Eey. It's been a great year. Yay. I'm pumped for 2020. So this might be one of the dumbest people on earth, right? Like, have you seen the movie Mad Money with like Katie Holmes and Queen Latifah? It makes the idea of being able to steal from a bank possible, right? But really, stealing from a bank's probably not possible. Banks are like casinos. They're very well organized. They have a lot of control. This dude is a rapper.
Picking the buck and we jigging the service, the dope, the finish I purr. Used to be bummy and dirty, and first is a bitch like I came out the more.
He worked at a bank, and he took $88K from the bank, and then, you know, criminally covered it up, right, with paperwork, etc. But he posted on social media with stacks of cash. Like, that's the dumbest thing you could do, right? I just don't understand how this dude thought, I'm going to steal from a bank and I'm going to flex. Like, if you... getting away with crimes is almost impossible. Period, right? And this dude's like, with wads of cash, making it rain on his Instagram while the bank's investigating him. He's a fucking idiot. He's got so many different charges against him. He's getting locked up for a long, long time. Banks don't fuck around with their money, dude. That's not a good move.
The reason that bad things happen to you is because you're a dumbass.
I always thought that men were the dumb ones. I always thought that we were the fucking morons. We were the ones who would, like, you know, eat the berry first and die. We were the ones who would, you know, try and fist fight the bear. We were the morons. And this guy, like, totally proves that.
Yeah. Motherfucker, fuck the fucking world, and my new band is called Sis Chill.
This video, you've probably seen it before, but this makes me think that it's not just dudes who are morons. That lake doesn't look like it's moving. That looks like it's frozen. And she ran and jumped in. I don't know if this is deliberate or not, but that's just such a bad move. Why? Why would you think... I would check for sharks and check for stuff, eels or jellyfish or whatever. Like, legit look at it, and if it's not moving, Don't jump into it like that. If it's deliberate, she's a gangster. That is a really, really tough thing to do. Like, that's jumping on concrete. I don't think she would do it if it was concrete. But for some reason in her mind, unless she thought she was going to break through, but still, like, go 10 meters away where they can't see the filming of it and drop a rock. This is just... Humans are dumb. Maybe it's just all of us. Maybe it's not, he's dumb, she's not. Maybe it's just all of us. This is actually a really beautiful thing. I like this video. It's bringing us together.
Снимаю до конца. Ныряй под лед просто.
Ain't no sunshine when she's gone.
It's happened. We have Jesus in Australia already. We thought we did. We didn't. This is Australian Jesus.
To turn someone away because of their haircut, like a mullet, it's pretty un-Australian, I think.
I'm going to start with the newsreader. This is kind of a little controversial, I guess, but are her eyes, like, bugging out? They're like, opposite, cross, like... If Men in Black's real, check that chick. 100%. That's all I'm saying. Check that chick. But yeah, so this dude tries to get into a place in the Valley, which is a famous nightlife destination in Brisbane. Gets rejected because of his mullet, which is un-Australian, I agree with him. But then he goes to other places, gets rejected, which makes me think that he probably was a little pissed. Maybe not. Maybe he was like completely sober. He also said, I stopped drinking at 9 and I was going to clubs at 12. Probably not the truth.
Jed was left with no option but to call it an early night and head home. But he was still angry, firing off this email to a current affair about his hair-raising night on the town that wasn't.
Current affair reports it like it's news.
And despite all that happened, he says he won't be getting rid of the mullet anytime soon.
It's like a really serious report, like, oh, this is ridiculous. These people, like, go after, like, legit con artists and shit, and now they're like, oh, is Brisbane being too harsh? Like, it's pretty goofy. But this dude has a really good attitude. I absolutely adore the way that he, like, represented himself.
I won't cut off a mullet just to go out and have a drink with my mates.
And I think the mullet looks sick. He looks like a fucking good-looking kid who's obviously just, like, in it for the lols. Like, he just wants to have a laugh. What the fuck? Like, legit stop worrying about this and worry about all the other stuff on the planet. Y'all are goofy.
I want my mullet back. I see the bad moon rising.
Last but not least, this guy, if you don't know him, is a fucking genius. And not like the genius that I mentioned in the last episode. This is Sam Campbell. Sam Campbell is probably the best comedian in Australia right now. It's hard to say. I'm in the Brisbane comedy scene. He is like one of the most renowned unicorn characters. He moved to Sydney a few years ago, but all the stories that I've heard are incredible. And his 2018 Melbourne Comedy Festival video was amazing.
Oh, good, I'm the best man. I leave other men shriveled and impotent in my wake. I'm so good. You think you're better than me? You think you're better than me? You're nothing. You're nothing. I'm gonna chop you up.
2019 comedy gala video was incredible.
I'm sorry, have you people never been to a comedy show before in your lives? Everybody, arms up. Everybody, arms up. You ready? Here we go.
And now with the Channel 4 in UK, he's created a 15-minute skit show, and it's just absolute perfection.
My parents used to get angry at me for playing with my food. Well, now it's my job.
Sorry, do you mean you already have a job?
It's like the perfect balance of really clever, creative, / impossibly random. You could never predict what he's doing, and I absolutely adore it. It's got the guy who has the big teeth on Fleabag in it randomly, and I can't express how much I adore this. If you're like an actual proper fan of comedy and you've seen it all, I promise you, Sam Campbell's the next level. I promise you, you're going to hear this dude's name in the next 10 to 15. Hey there! Okay, that's it. Second episode done. I forced myself to do this. I've been procrastinating, but not anymore. Episode 2, a couple of days after. Tomorrow I shoot an episode of Breaking Balls with Jared Fell. Look out for that. And thanks for letting me do this in my own house with my own light, my own camera, my own editing software. Thank you. Hey there! Hey there!